Welcome to Beer. This is the view from our caravan up here at Beer Head. This is where we spend our summers. People often ask, why beer in particular? Well, that's an easy one really. It's not just the glorious views and the fantastic coastal walks. There's much more to beer than that. Just a few minutes down the hill and you're in the quaint village of Beer itself. You've got the brook running down each side of Fore Street on its way down to the sea. And then you've got the Pebble Beach, tucked away in its own little cove, nestled against the white chalk cliffs. It's a fantastic place. Tea huts, beach huts, deck chairs, they're all out on show. And if you listen, you can hear the little fishing boats rolling across the pebbles down into the sea. And the waves washing over the pebbles. Wow, that's a fantastic sound. So why beer? Wow. It's magical.
Why did you choose the Jurassic Coast?
Why did I choose the Jurassic Coast? Well, where do I start really? The Jurassic Coast holds a lot of connections for me and a lot of personal stories. I used to travel down to the Jurassic Coast a lot with my grandparents and I used to spend lots of family holidays down there. It was also where I found my passion for wildlife and fossils and dinosaurs, and it was also a moment because obviously my grandparents have now passed away and I wanted to go back but do something different along the coast. Now when I was born with something called bilateral talipes, also known as clubfoot, so my feet turn inwards and downwards. This actually means that I can't walk for long distances or stand for long periods of time because it causes me a lot of pain and mobility issues. So I wanted to set myself a challenge, and I pondered and pondered, and I thought, where could I actually do a walk of some kind to show what it's like living with the condition as an adult. And automatically I thought of the Jurassic Coast. It's 95 miles in total from Exmouth to Studland. Obviously the terrain's very tricky because of the underlying geology there, but it was a moment of, okay, I can go back to see where I had family holidays with my grandparents, who are basically my mum and dad as they brought me up. And it was also a moment to look back at the times where I used to pick up fossils, I used to pick up pebbles and see all the different minerals, and it just made me smile automatically. So I knew I had to set myself a challenge and do this. So I planned it over 14 days. I got my friend Matthew, who I've been friends with since I was like 2 or 3 years of age. I brought my little dog along, Taz, and he wanted to do it with us. And it's amazing because I just didn't think it was possible, but with the support of the Jurassic Coast Trust, because also while I was doing the walk I was raising awareness for them because they were celebrating 20 years of being a World Heritage Site, and they wanted to show the accessibility of the Jurassic Coast for people with hidden and physical disabilities. So clubfoot is classed as a hidden disability, even though it's physically painful and physically in terms of foot shape. And I just wanted to raise awareness about this condition. So with the backing of the Jurassic Coast Trust, Save the Rhino International, Steps Charity Worldwide, and the Outdoor Guide, who's run by Julie Bradbury and Gina Bradbury, who again want people to get outside with physical and hidden disabilities to enjoy nature more. It all came together. But there was one moment along the Jurassic Coast where I thought it was going to end. It was on a long Pebble Beach. It was about a mile long, along an area called West Bexington, and I was using some walking aids to take the pressure off my legs and feet, which Gina Bradbury very kindly gave me at the start of the walk. And unfortunately, even though I had these, it just shows how painful the condition was. I collapsed about 3 or 4 times along the walk because the terra firma, the pebbles, because they're so unstable, I just kept on falling. But that doesn't take away the passion I have for nature and the underlying geology of the area. But it just shows how incredible, and how amazing just a simple pebble can make so many amazing memories, can be so amazing to see and understand the processes that create these things. So yeah, it was just a phenomenal trip, and I owe it all to the simple pebble.
Thank you for arranging the dinosaur camp out. I loved it. I made friends, had fun litter picking, and I found this fossil, Belemite. Thank you, and I got this hoodie. And I learnt lots about the Jurassic Coast.